Bet you guys didn't think you'd be getting the same establishing shot twice this year. So we are back at the beach of Indiana for a second time this year, mainly because my first visit was kind of impromptu, only a couple hours in the park. But, however, the thing that wasn't open last time, I want to try it again. But first, this thing has this much line, so it's only gonna take like 2 hours. So update, we made it to the front of the line. The line is already all the way back there after like, what, 10 minutes of coming up these stairs? And it's probably only because they literally run one car, you know, one over there. Just put a second one on the track, that's all you gotta do. I like to follow this one under things that gravity shouldn't do. Because look at this, we got the past vertical drop right there, which is a holding brake, kind of. Whatever this helix is, just tilts you back and forth. And a bunch of nice little hang time versions, like that is just upside down track right there, and downhill barrel roll. Fun little ride for the take on a wild mouse. There's only a couple of these in the world, so yeah, make sure you check it out, even though it has full capacity. I don't know if this is recording. I'm staring right at the sun. Comment down below if there's any good footage off this. Hello, hang time.
Dedicated for that picture standing in the sun.
Yep, I don't even know what picture I'm taking anymore. I'm just vaguely looking at track. Hello, looping pirate ship ride that might open in the park eventually. Hello, ride behind it that we're here for. And you can't see the ride graveyard back there that I can talk about in a minute. I hope I can find a better angle of this thing to record. That's just completely obscured by the ride fence. Ooh, this is a selfie spot. This could be a thumbnail. This could be a thumbnail right here. Maybe. I'm in a car. You can't see it. It's a horrible angle. I need like a selfie stick for this. So this monster, it's American triple loop, dryer, looping, classic Schwarzkopf coaster, one of the only few left of its kind. And it's had quite a bit of a history going from park to park to park, so those will be up there somewhere. Most important part, last time it wasn't open. It's had a couple train modifications since then, and I'm next in line. This is probably the best shot you're gonna get of the ride's graveyard back there. Don't know if you can see anything being built, but they got, looks like Shuttleloo, a Chaos. I hope that Chaos gets built. And you just never know. Hopefully this will be built someday. Alright, so just got my first ride in the front seat on the American Dryer Triple Loop. I'm gonna keep on calling it Dryer Loop. That's the model name or whatever. First impressions from front seat? That's just fun. Like, you know it's a good ride when you come off just laughing the whole time, smiling the whole time. And it wasn't too rough. I know the original version of this thing had the over-the-shoulder, not lap bars, but just like little things over you that would probably murder your spleen. But without those lap bar only, it was just fine. And yeah, it was a very fun ride. About to go back around, try the back seat this time. And yeah, first impression, thumbs up. Round 2, going to the back. Round 2, I think I understand now why they originally had the shorter things on them. So that first drop, one back there, you see it better. I know that I've heard rumors that this thing has like 5 Gs on it, and it's probably right there at the bottom of that thing, so you just go slam to the side of the car. Like, I'm a single rider, so it didn't affect me too much, but I can't imagine if I was riding with someone, it just, you go right into that thing. I honestly, I'm gonna get a couple more laps on it, but I think right now I kind of like front seat more than back, which is a little bit of an oddity, because I'm usually a backseat rider. Lap 5, we officially have a line now. Alright, just got done with the 6 lap mini marathon on this thing. Got most seats on it. The line's starting to pick up now, so I'm gonna do something else, but I have never been on a coaster that scales this much. I mean, you heard my first impression review of front seat. I was like, yeah, cool, I'm hands in the air, having fun time, laughing the whole time, which is true, absolutely. However, the further back I went on this thing, on this 3-car train of nothing but front cars, which is hilarious, the further back you go on this thing, the more intense it gets. And like, I know you can see that about any roller coaster, like backseat's usually where you go for the forces, front's speed, whatever, but legit, these first 2 drops there, if you're not prepped for it, and you're in like the second back car, you just go flying. Not sure if that's a 5G moment, but like, you absolutely get slammed unless you're bracing yourself. So like, I have never been on a coaster before where you actually are required to white knuckle it on the first half of the ride. That's all I can say about it. It's like, it's awesome. Great forces on the first few drops, obviously. Mid part of the rides, whatever. I mean, it's good, it's forceful. And there's a little bit of air time in the back, so I like it. I'm trying to walk back towards this car that's on display. I'm trying to get that in the shots. But yeah, absolutely thumbs up for me on the American Triple Loop. Probably one of the best reasons to come to the park. I mean, it's a classic. There are only so many of these classic Anton and Schwarzkopf coasters left in the world, especially the big triple looping models that I think this thing used to be on the fair at some point in time. Honestly, the only downside about this thing is that it's right on the park perimeter, so I can't get any good shots from this angle to actually show off the triple loops of the triple loops. Maybe right here. I'll just stand right here for a sec, see what it looks like. Oh, there's the sun again. I'm still staring right at the sun. I have no clue if any of that footage was good. 807's in chat for the steel hog sign. Rest in peace. Ride's still here though. If you guys want to see more footage from this beach here in Indiana, make sure to check out my other video from this year up, wherever side it is. Because today's definitely looking to be more quality of rides over quantity of rides with how busy it already is on this Saturday. I mean, it's like last day of the year for them, so whatever. Yeah, I've never seen the line anywhere near this long for the best coaster in the park. But I mean, it makes sense because it's the best coaster in the park. Freaking love this GCI Twister. I said CCI, not GCI, don't at me. Big rip, I guess they closed down the flyers for the end of the year a little bit early. Always cool to see all these rides that are literally right over the lake though. Really adds to the atmosphere and to the actual ride experience. One of the coolest things about Indiana Beach and any boardwalk park. Now that's basically spooky season, it's time to actually talk about Frankenstein's castle. Why did I go away from him? It's pretty good. They didn't let me record inside the castle. Really interesting attraction though. It's a huge walkthrough, multi-level castle. There's not too many. What am I doing? I need the sunglasses on. Stupid sun today. There's not too many of these classic walkthrough haunted house attractions, at least in the United States. I know it's a huge thing in Europe, and I would love to do a Europe trip someday. So I want to help support me on the channel so I can afford to go places, especially like overseas, like freaking Europe. I got Ko-Fi. But give me tips on Ko-Fi so I can afford to do things. But yeah, multi-level, I love the outdoor section right there, just a little up and above everything, and you get a really good view of the park. And very good haunted attraction, strongly recommend. It's only like $3.50 extra, so that is a steal compared to other paper ride attractions. The cornball line's literally down to the entrance now. I've like never been to this thing before, unless it was like up there. But we're getting one right in because it's the best right here. Honestly, that was like maybe a 3-frame wait. We're doing it again. We're running back. I said we're running it back. Like, back seat. That's where it's insane. I'm sorry, pseudo twisters with their time and single ration buzz bars like this, they just hit different. Like, if you ever see my top 10 wood list and it's just nothing but Cornball, Outlaw, Phoenix, all stuff like that, you know why. Cyclops, just, they hit. They hit. And this is why you ride the single car capacity Wild Mouse first thing in the morning. Seriously, there's more enough time between the course and the block and there being in the station for them to put a second train on. No reason to make this thing single train. Honestly, I'm only mad because the old sign said don't forget to get a taco. Now it's just kind of taco time. Looks like no Loco Sumo today. Well, that's fine, we did it last time. Once again, there's the up there. Cool, check it out. So I don't know why it took me 2 trips to remember this, but during the rebuy, whatever you want to call it, when Gene Staples bought this place, there was a lot of people that bought bricks to commemorate or help support the park or whatever in its construction. So I'm walking over those right now. Comment below to see yourself. Okay, I think I found my favorite food thing here. We got the Corn Bowl Express. Which honestly doesn't look that bad. I mean, I get the onions, but you know. Honestly, I'm happy to see a full line going for the Flying Bobs here. I'm glad that this old Coney Island ride's getting some love in its new home. Just wish I could find some of those other friends that I used to operate. Rest in peace, Coney Island. I'm glad that party spirit still lives on here at Indiana Beach. The boardwalk, that's the middle of a cornfield. Alright guys, I do believe it do be time to head on out of this place for today. Honestly, second trip this year, second half trip, so like I got a full day between the 2 days. I don't understand why this park gets so much flack. I mean, yeah, it's a little shoddy, a little rundown. You kind of see how operations are or whatever, but it's fine. This was an independent park before it was bought out by Jim Staples, and he bought 2 more parks, so now it's kind of a chain, and they should probably get their act together because of that. But outside of that, like, this is a solid place. Like, just look at this. Just look at the background. This is a stacked up boardwalk that's right in the middle of Cornfield, Indiana. Like, if I was able to record while driving, I would show you all these different cornfields. Maybe I'll have that post credits. But yeah, just the lineup here is solid. 1-2 punch. Freaking cornball. I will stand cornball every day of the week. One of the best swing coasters in the US, if not the world. And now they got a classic Schwarzkopf. Yeah, that just rates itself. That thing is insane. Like I said, it scales the further back you go, and a 3-car train, mind you. Not a big train, a 3-car train. The further back you go, it just gets so much more intense to the point where you have to hang on for your life and just absolutely inadequate. So come on down to IB, support your local parks, support park you can travel to, just support this park in general. And he's all over you can get. Plenty of cool stuff I saw in the Boneyard, like freaking Chaos Ride. Love me some Chaos Roundup, whatever. I cannot remember what Toscan's called. There it is. Looks like maybe a show leap, which might stay here, might go to Niagara or something. Who knows? And of course, plenty of extra Schwarzkopf trains that are probably being Frankenstein into the freaking Schwarzkopf back there. But as always, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, be sure to do the subscribe thing. I am being followed. Look at Jesse's. Nope. Show jet skis. There they are. There's jet skis. Cornball in the background. Where's the angle? There it is. I'm just gonna start here while I intro. Yeah, if you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to see more coaster and card game content go live. I want to try and do more attraction stuff, even if it's not roller coasters, just mini golf, all that fun stuff. So comment down below if you want to see that kind of thing. Like I said before, if you want to help support me so I can afford to make trips like this for travel expenses and tickets and whatnot, I got one of those Ko-Fis now. Just check it out. Ko-Fi.com/Schwarzkopf, whatever. Leave a tip. All that helps goes right towards the channel so I can travel and get more camera equipment, all that fun stuff. But until next time, thank you all for watching. And no, seriously, this is like maybe 10 minutes for the park, if that. So, on the way home from the drive to the park place, I had a bit of revelation. You know how through most of this video I've been talking about how American Triple Loop being a super intense ride and having that like 2 drops that just absolutely shoot you to the side and you have to hold on for dear life. There was one other ride that I've been on that has done that. And I've straight up been wearing the shirt all day. Granted, I need to get back to Hershey Park to check out the upgraded version with the new restraints and whatnot, and Wildcat's Revenge, obviously. Hoping to do that next year as part of a big road trip through Pennsylvania and New Jersey to get to New York for my 400th coaster. But the important part there is, yeah, comparing it. Skyrush, probably easily on my top 10 coasters right now, at least the steel ones, directly compares in that moment that absolute white knuckle first drop, it just flies you everywhere, to the classic Schwarzkopf American Triple Loop. So kind of wonder if that's where it got the inspiration from. I mean, classic coaster that's who knows how old compared to new Intamin that's slightly less old. But inspiration be what it be. Either way, closing thoughts for IB for the season. Solid park, like I said, is really cool atmosphere being that boardwalk park that has a lot of rides that are stacked up on top of each other just for spatial issues. Makes me want to go to, what is it? It's not Grenoland, is it? Might be Grenoland. There's like one European park that does the exact same thing, and I want to check it out because it looks really cool. A bunch of unique rides, including the walkthrough Haunted House, Loco Sumo. I got Fascination if you want to do that for a while, and a bunch of really unique roller coasters. Like, so you hug this, there's only a couple of those models lying around. Loco Sumo, once again, it's Loco Sumo. And now they have a classic Anton Schwarzkopf triple looping coaster that's been around the world. So, really cool lineup there, really cool park. It deserves a lot more love, obviously, but can't be helped, like I said, new owner, that's... We're not gonna go over that today. Who's that no. Yeah, check out IB, awesome park, and I already did the outro stuff, so... Bye. I'm gonna let Coney out. Coney, you wanna be in the video? Get in the video with Coney. Coco, come here. Video, get treat. Just come with me, and you'll see my dog. There she is. Hey, you want a treaty? High five. One more, high five. Good girl, there you go. And say bye to YouTube, Coney. Oh, she's already over there. She's already saying bye.